And who did you have on your show?
We had Stone Cold Steve Austin on our show, and he talked about if I came to the WWE, how great he thought it would be, and he definitely got my wheels turning. I don't know how it could work logistically, but I wouldn't want to be on the road all year long because those athletes really put in a tremendous amount of time. But I haven't closed the door to, possibly a cameo appearance or something like that. But if that never happens, I'm totally okay with that. It wasn't something that was on my radar, and I think it would be such a big challenge because I didn't grow up as a WWE fan. It's a totally different element to me, so I think it would be something that would really challenge me to be good at, but I do enjoy a challenge, and sometimes I really love taking myself out of my comfort zone. Hence the reason why I think I picked fighting as the as the career point for myself. But with that being said, yeah, I don't see myself being like a full-time WWE star by any means.
There have been others, too, like a Brock Lesnar, who's been back and forth, and there have been other, Shayna Baszler, and Jessamine Duke, and Marina Shafir. I mean, there have been others that have transitioned, even going back to the days of Ken Shamrock and Dan the Beast Severin, into the pro wrestling ranks and all. It's a different type of combat sport, scripted per se, but it involves acting, and you've been involved in modeling and acting. So is that another reason too, like it's not something you'll close the door on?
It's not something I would close the door on, absolutely not. There's very few things in my life that I would close the door on because I enjoy doing something different. I enjoy challenging myself, and I really like taking myself out of my comfort zone, which I think most people don't do. They're very regular, and they sort of find a comfort in being comfortable. I enjoy being uncomfortable. I enjoy pushing myself out of my element, and for those reasons, I'm always open to taking on a new challenge.
And you could see the money there, too, with Ronda being there, and if you came in and did something and all. I mean, that part of it, from a business standpoint, does make sense.
It certainly does.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so we'll wrap it up with this part of that, and then last question. But you mentioned earlier about the trash talking and how one championship really wants to get away from that and all. But Ron, would you say, Miesha, that with Ronda and with any other, Conor McGregor, whoever, that because of WWE's success, and there's so much trash talking in WWE, that's what it's about, basically. Do you think that sort of maneuvered itself into mixed martial arts, or do you think one doesn't have to do with the other?
Well, I don't think that one has to do with the other. I think it's per company based, realistically, and I think there's a different demographic and a different fan base for different ways of approaching, promoting, fighting, and martial arts. And I think one championship just has a different vision, and I, again, think that it's more sustainable over the long term to promote the sport and the athletes themselves for the talented people that they are, as opposed to any other way of promoting it. I think it's more sustainable. You think about any other sport on this planet, and it doesn't have to have rivalries and trash talking to sell. Think about the Olympics. People watch the Olympics because they truly want to see the best athletes around the world, globally, compete against each other. That's why people watch the Olympics. So I think that one championship has adopted more of that mentality than opposed to the quick sell of drama, trash talking, and rivalries.
And Miesha, you've modeled too. Did you or do you consider yourself a sex symbol? And if so, did that hinder or help in legitimizing women in fighting, women in sport?
Well, I don't necessarily think of myself as a sex symbol, but I think that it has been promoted that way. And I think that being sexy as a woman is okay. I think embracing the feminine side and embracing the beauty of being a woman is okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's a tasteful way to go about it, and for my moral standards, I've definitely tried to stay within what I deem as tasteful. tastefully sexy. But yeah, I think that people would probably say that in martial arts, in MMA, that I am a sex symbol in some form. It's weird to think of myself as that way. I just think of myself as a normal girl who happens to love punching people in the face. But I also embrace that I'm a woman, and I think it's great to embrace both aspects.
You're a fighter, you're a woman, you're a role model, and that is awesome. And Miesha, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. And is there anything in closing you'd like to add about One Championship?
I'm just very excited to work for them. I can't wait to make the move to Singapore, and I believe that if I had started a martial arts organization myself, this is exactly how I would have wanted to do it. So with that being said, I'm very excited to work under their umbrella and really happy to have Chatri Young as a mentor and a role model and a boss.
Miesha, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.